Hey there, boys and girls. How are we today? I don't know, kind of cloudy here in sunny Florida. A little cloudy here. Yeah, I want this video here to go viral. And I want it to be mandatory school as a school learning tool. And we'll start, say, in elementary school. Well, say about 4th grade. They start to get it by then, and then they're going to have to do a redo in senior year high school. It's going to be mandatory that the students watch this video, okay? And so they understand how things work in society and the bee colony, because bees and human beings are a lot alike. Because we are made up, especially in the US, see, we are made up of all different races, just like all of my bees here, you see. These come from all different races. And we have two colonies here, just like we do in the human colonies. We have democratic bees, Democrat bees, and we have Republican bees. That's the two kinds that we mainly have. There is some independent bees, you know, they go off into the swamp and make a colony out there. But anything I have in this yard that is in this housing development here is Democrat and Republican bees, okay? So, there's a difference between the two. The Democratic bees are vicious. They're mean, they're vicious. They're always looking for a free handout, and they're running around, sneaking around, real sneaky. They go around these other hives and they're trying to sneak in. I just saw one right there. See, they're right there. Those bees right there, those are Democrat bees. They're trying to sneak in and steal food. And I know that's a nice calm colony. And the calm colonies, the easy to work bees, they get along and they're hard workers. They produce a lot of honey, nectar, pollen, just wax. They make everything. But the Democrat bees, they just constantly causing havoc. So that's what I have to deal with. So I try to weed out the Democrat bees out of my housing development here, see, and try to create a nice, comfortable, you know, easy going to get it society here. So that's your two types. You got your really hard-working Republican bees, and then you got your Democrat, mean, vicious thieves, okay? So that's how it works. The mission today is, I'm in a nice lightweight shirt here and everything, hopefully, and I've been striving all last year to weed out the Democrats, okay? Get them out of my life and bring in a nice calm situation to my bee yard. Because if I don't, and a bunch of mean, vicious Democrats get up there and sting Miss Daisy, Miss Daisy's gonna shut my job down. Okay, she will not allow this, because, you know, she's kind of like me. She just didn't just fall off the turnip truck, okay, guys? She's been around the block a few times, all right? So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. So, I've got to go in. We're getting spring. I noticed the mulberries are starting to bloom on the branches. My maples are blooming now here in sunny Florida. Let's see, what's our date today? So keep you tuned up on this. Oh, don't forget, guys, don't forget a Valentine card for your Miss Daisy, okay? Don't forget it. It's coming up. Sunday is it. So I suggest Saturday. You could goof around till Saturday and then slip out and get her a card or something, okay? Oh, today's date, guys, is February 10. So that's what we have going on here in sunny Florida. And things are starting to bloom. That tells me these guys here, I was in here last week and they were starting to, I've seen some drones. That's your sign. You look for drone cells. If that's happening, these guys are thinking about swarming. And all these hives I've got are pretty much bombs. They're about to go off. So we got to come in here, find our queen cells. We're going to steal those queen cells. Hopefully they're Republicans' queen cells, you know. And then I'm going to put over, I got a little yard around the corner here, and we'll put them over there. We'll put them on I'll set them up in another colony. I'll grab probably 3 frames and put them in 5 frame. And we'll drop in 2 planes. So we'll rob out resources from the hives that are getting fat with queen cells if we find them. So that's our mission today. Find the queen cells, all right? So yeah, I thought I'd share this little video with you and keep you, you know, thinking a little bit. Common sense here, beekeeping and human society. You know, it can be a great thing, or it can be a super crazy bad thing. No matter if it's humans or bees. So you don't want to get a bunch of Democrat bees in your yard. It gets vicious. You'll have to have a full monkey suit on. It's just, you're gonna get hot. You're gonna get probably heat stroked in that monkey suit. So stay hydrated. I got my tea here, right? Make sure you got to get a nice rig like this, guys. And when you're in the bee yard, you've got a little flapper here. Through that and do that, because a bee will crawl down, and then you'll take a drink, and then you're gonna get stung on the back of the throat, and you'll be crying and wanting your mommy, and then maybe a trip to the emergency room. I don't know. But anyway, do what Steve-O does. He learned this stuff because, you know, he learns this stuff because he just didn't, you know, fall off the turnip truck, you know. So anyway, that's how we're gonna roll here. And I got my spotlight, and what we're gonna do is just quickly pop the top, lay it down, check under your lid, make sure she's not running around on there. Just pop off this section, stand it up on that, take your spotlight and look up in the bottom of these things, scan it good, make sure you don't have any cells hanging down. You got cells hanging down, pick that, mark where you've got them, put the hive back up, right? Get you some boxes, get over there, bring the box over here and start transferring these frames over, weakening this hive so you can make more bees, more queens. So that's our mission today. Find the queen and start marking. If you've got any nasty Democrat hives, just mark them, because we're going to come back in and start pinching heads on later on these nasty queens. Okay, I want no nasty Nancy's in any of my hives. No nasty Nancy's. All right, let me get smoker fired up and let's get her done. Okay guys, let's get her done here. Take a quick peek under here. Make sure we don't have any queen running around here. Okay, me no see them there. How's this trap doing? Totally plugged up. Got to change it out. Check those traps every time, guys, and put in fresh traps if you need to, okay? Kind of peek down in here. I see some honey in here. That's a good sign. I love it. I don't like that. Hate it when a smoker gets a mind of its own, you know. Stay. It didn't stay, guys. Look at that, it didn't stay. All right, let's smoke them back a little bit here. And let's take a peek. Let's take a peek in here. I'm seeing drone. No queen cells. I see no queen cells. Drones. See, we're seeing drones in here. There's more action. There's more action on this top box than there is this bottom one. So guess what? We're gonna flip them. We're gonna flip them, guys. This one's going up top and that one's coming downstairs. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I'm seeing drones, guys. I'm gonna set this box over here. And put this box, this fatty on the bottom. Well, this colony here, guys, this colony right here is a Republican colony, okay? It's got pretty good stores in it. Nobody's aggressive, you know, and that's how you tell, guys. I mean, let's be honest, that's how you tell whether you got a Democrat or Republican beehive. You put your hand over here like this, go around like this. They don't jump up here and attack you, you know? So that's a good thing. All right, let me get another beetle trap in here and we'll keep moving on. All right, that may be a start, guys, right there. It looks like that could be a start of a cell right there. Possible. Yeah, it's possible. All right. Let's flip this box, see what we got. That one's kind of light, so it can stay on the top. I would say if I had any cells, it would be on this, in this bottom section here. Let's flip this one. These are kind of light because I did rob a lot of resources in the fall. No, I'm seeing no queen cells here. It's a tad early yet, guys. I'll tell you, April, well, actually end of February, end of this month, 1st of March here in Florida, they just want to They just want to get swarm happy on you. All right, we're going to keep going on here, see what we can find. Okay, boys and girls, see, this is another nice calm hive, so you know this is a Republican hive. See, that's the difference. It's very simple in nature. If it's mean, nasty, and ugly, it's a Democrat. If it's cool, calm, collected like this one, and good producer, it's a Republican. All right, it's that simple. Anybody can figure this out. All right, and on to the next hive. Okay, guys, we're on to this one here. Boy, they're bringing in, look at it, bringing in lots of nice bright yellow pollen in there. I do have my feeder here. And hardly anybody's working it because we've got a lot of natural resources coming in, guys. And this one's got elbow room in it here. No peanuts. We're hunting for peanuts, guys. If you wonder what a peanut is, to a bee man, it's a queen cell. And it looks like a peanut. It's about that big, hanging down. We don't have anything there. So I have a little issue here. I have this screen on here, see? And I've got to pop this section. I got to pop this section off of this bottom. So I've got to deal with those staples. Set my spotlight over here. Yeah, you can get them spotlights at Harbor Freight. I don't know what candle this is. It is bright. It's set on a box. 3-watt LED. I mean, this thing is some kind of bright, guys. I really like it. This is one of the last queens I made at the season. I told you before, this was my queen cell maker. And I set it up last. I ran 3 batches of queen cell, 15 each time, off of this colony, and they burnt me out some very nice looking queens. And yeah, they're bringing in some really dark, well, bright orange. Some bright orange stuff here. I'll get back with you in a second here. I got to get a screwdriver and get this screen off of here. Yeah, okay, that did it. This little thin blade screwdriver works good. I don't need this reduction screen on anymore. See, I just cut a little 1/2-inch slot in it and bent it up. But this is a strong colony now, so I can open this up. That's about 2 inches and 3/4 high entrance now. That's all they need, because this colony here is fattened up pretty good. So let's bust this off of this base here. Give them a little smoke out of the way here. I think I just seen the queen. I think I just seen the queen. She was down here. And I smoked her on back in. I smoked her big fat butt back in there. All right, what do we got, guys? What do we got? Nothing. No queen cells. Most of the time they'll be hanging down here, just about here on the edge. Nothing. This is good. I thought I could, you know, get started early maybe, but it's not happening, so it's no big deal. So far, guys, this is acting like a Republican hive. Yeah, it's acting like a Republican, which is good. I just hope she ain't on the outside here, but if she is, she'll probably crawl around. That's why I like to work barehanded, guys, because a situation like this, she could scoot out, come along here. If I happen to see her and I got gloves on, you can't pick her up with them gloves on, guys. You're just gonna smash her. And then you put this colony in jeopardy, and you're able to have a Democrat colony move in here into this nice Republican hive. So you don't want that. You just don't want it. So try to work your bees barehanded. You know, I mean, look, guys, I'm moving these bees around. They're not pissed off. They're mellow. I'm looking for baby girl. I don't see baby girl. That's good. All right. Let's put this colony back together. Let's give them a beetle. Every one of these I've checked, and they're already plugged up with propolis. So there's a brand new fresh one. Happy birthday, okay? Merry Christmas, whatever. All right, so you guys get the picture here, what I'm doing. You don't need to have me go through all these colonies, but I'm gonna go through every one of them and see who. I got a hunch, guys, I really do. I got a hunch that I got all Republicans, because I worked pretty hard last season weeding out the mean and nasty. All right, okay, guys, I'll chitty chat with you later. Good to see you again. It's been what, a couple of years since I've seen you, and you're still looking good. That's the main thing. So be happy, be strong, but we got to keep getting her on as Republicans. See ya. All right, guys, you notice these pissy bees here, they're flying. I had to show you this. I was getting down to the last hive here, and guess what I found? You're not going to believe it. Yep, Democrat hive. Here it is, right here. And that one's half Democrat and half Republican, but this is just about full-on Democrat. So I'm going to use these resources, but I'm going to pinch that nasty Nancy in this hive right here, okay? Yeah, they just keep stinging me right through my shirt here, my hands. So yeah, this is going to get terminated, nasty Nancy, because we can't have any Democrat nastiness. Oh, hi, Mr. Duck, Mrs. Duck. That's a Mrs. Duck. Yep. Okay, I got a couple little small nukes check over there. And that wraps this up. I had to add a box. To this one. This thing was completely blown out. No cells in it. Checked, no queen cells. But they're fat. I mean, they're right there ready to blow up, guys. So I gave them extra room. Took a frame of brood right in the center. A frame of solid brooding bees. And I brought it right up here and set it in the center. I filled this out with planes on each side. That'll make them work and migrate on up. That's a little Steve-O trick. Make them work. Just don't throw on a box, empty box. It's slow to go up. But if you put one up here in the center, where that heat's coming up through, see, to keep that brood warm, they'll migrate quicker if you do it like that. So that's it, guys. Hope you learned something about the Republican Democrat colonies, okay? And put that to good use. Keep it in the back of your, keep it in your hair covered computer for the rest of your lives, okay? and then repeat this video when the kids get in high school, because they're going to forget what they had in 4th grade. So give them a refresher course on this video in their senior year, just before they go into the real world, and then they'll get it locked into their hair cover computer as to how the USA works. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. See you in old Steve-O. Bye-bye.